on the wickedness of unproductivity is evil. There is only one way I know. There is only one thing I know. I'm going to make a book on this when I come back from Galilee. There is only in one thing that God is never merciful. There is one group of people God will never show mercy. Let me say it again. I said there is one. Since for 30 years, I have never seen God show them mercy. I don't know what. Did you hear what I said? I said there is one group of people I have never seen God show them mercy anytime. As far as God is concerned, there is no mercy for them. And anytime a young man who has been born again in the church is saying nothing new is happening, that person is already judged by what I'm about to tell you. In Matthew chapter 3:10, he said, I put my ass under that tree, asking that tree to produce. And then he said, if that tree didn't produce, that tree shall be hewed down. There are people that are looking at me. I am already shepherd, blessed. And you are not yet blessed. But my service level is still higher than your own. I say my what? Is still very higher than your own. So how can you meet up with me? I am already more blessed. And my service level is still higher. I was here yesterday. I wrote 2 chapters of the book. Joined that prayer there. Went home around to 7. Came back here before 11. Joined prayer there. Came back to my office. I have finished writing a course. I have been here since about 3 hours. And if since yesterday, what have you achieved for God? The note, some of us, you are a specialist in making note. The note you are making since 5 years, what has the note produced? Or every Tuesday, I'll come back here on Friday. The note, Matthew chapter 3:10. He said, now the axe is laid upon the root of that tree. Therefore, every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit shall be
hewn down and cast into the fire.
Now, God will never be merciful over this. And it took me time to know that I will never in my life share my life with unproductive people. When I want to pray prayer, I will never pray prayer with people that are unproductive. I don't lay my hand on unproductive people. If I should tell God to bless you more, you should be able to present what you have achieved. And let me warn somebody. Don't be merciful to unproductive people. Because wherever they are found, something will die. I say wherever. Now when they are unproductive, Satan destroys their conscience. I say Satan do what? When you touch their mouth, they have so many things to say. Jesus in Mark chapter 10 said to the fig, he said, no man will eat from you, because he was angry. And the Bible says it was not the season of the fig, but because of how precarious it is to bear fruit. In the parable of the talent, the guy that Jesus gave the guy that the man gave 1 talent, he said, the hellfire is meant for you. Listen, unproductive people don't go to hellfire when they die. They go to hellfire on earth. Tell me one that's not in hellfire now. If you are here, you're a woman. Don't make attempt to go to an unproductive man. Never. In fact, if you are married an unproductive man, as far as I'm concerned, you're not married. You're playing game around the man's house. Because if that marriage doesn't end, it will bring you so much pain. It's a satanic evil. I say it's what? Now, hard work is not religious. It's a divine principle that determines success. It's bigger than religion. Can I switch on to something else when I tell you this? Can I switch on to something else? It was not convenient for God to kill his son. It was not also convenient for Jesus to die. But bearing fruit was more important to God and Jesus than living. Bearing fruit is more important than living. So why will somebody be living without bearing fruit? So what is the need of your life? You are encumbering the earth. In case you don't know, you are hearing bandits, kidnappers. How many times has kidnappers kidnapped big men? They are not seeing governors. They are not seeing senators. They are not seeing governors who have retired from service. Why are they not kidnapping them? Big men are everywhere. But whatever that makes a man big protects the man. I said, whatever that makes a man big protects the man. So productivity protects people. Usefulness, multiplication. God will not allow a life, the life of a capital actor, to be taken. Capital actor. Because the earth runs on capital actors. So they don't lose their life. Because if they lose their life, the earth will be under chaos. Just like somebody is a film actor. You don't kill him. If that guy is a chief actor, you don't kill him. He can't die. Even in death, even in the rain, the commentator, the narrative who narrated Troy, the one Brad Pitt acted, when he was criminating Brad Pitt in that actor as Achilles, he said, men rises and fall like winter wheat. He said, but these names will never die. He said, when they want to tell my story, let them say, I live in the day of Hector taming the fox. I live in the days of Achilles. Now, you might be saying, Shepard, so you watched it. Some of those documentaries are far richer than the story you're hearing. Huh? Because they are added from ancient intelligence. From in that idol, that hill where they went to do the first fighting from the sea, they met Hector. When they trapped Hector there and they were insisting that Hector would die, the guy that the Brad Pitt said, the fight is too early in the morning for us to start killing princes. So there are people that their usefulness is their security. If you are going to be very active in Galilee program, You don't need to beg God to bring you there. He will bring you there not because he likes you, but because he will use you to sell books there. He will use you to sell mantle. He will use you to sing. He got boss there. So he will say to us, listen, don't touch that girl. I need that girl in Galilee. Don't go around her. Even if you are sneezing with kata, when you lie down there, he will heal you. So that you will not be sneezing where you're selling mantle. No, it's not because he likes you. It's because you will not be sneezing when people want to buy book. Or sneezing when you're making communion. No, it's not love. It's business. So God doesn't trifle with useful people. He must find a way to help them. Now, usefulness produces glory from ashes. If you are a mother and you give birth to useful children, pain will end in your family. I say pain. By force. I say pain. Pain will end. When you see how that boy is running, you know that is the end of pain. I said that is the end of. When you see the way that girl is running, you know that girl will end pain. So when Jesse saw how David went after lion and bears, he knew he has given birth to a king. When Jacob saw the way Joseph was dreaming, he knew that pain will end. Because destiny is transformed from one generation to another generation through human capacity. Through no capacity.